Hey everybody, it's the Review Revolution, back at you again with another Double Feature Friday. That's right. Another week's gone by. It's been a long week, at least it was for me. But, you know, at the end of them, they always seem long at the end of them. I guess it makes what makes the weekend seem so much shorter. But something that helps me unwind and something I think that is a lot of fun is our Double Feature Fridays. And tonight, we're going to take a look at a very, very sweet Marvel Select. And in case you can't tell, we are looking at Felicia, the Blackcat Marvel Select. Beautiful, beautiful figure. Beautiful, beautiful packaging. This one I did get secondhand, so it has a little shelfware on it. You know, the tag, the hang tag is peeling off. But even still, even with that being said, Diamond Select and the Marvel Select figures, the packaging on them, I mean, the Blackcat in the corner, of course, as you see the portrait that's on there. These are just beautiful figures. I mean, both in package and out, these have all been beautiful figures. So I'm a huge fan of Marvel Select. This one, of course, being the Blackcat Special Collector's Action Figure with highly detailed base. As a matter of fact, they all kind of come with a highly detailed base, or at least some type of extra something. Not much on the back. I mean, the Marvel Select, or the Marvel Select figures, much like the DC Universe Classics, usually have pictures on the inside of the character, shots from the comic and things like that. And it's a shame that you can't see that as much with this packaging, but it is a nice touch. I like how they actually put that on the inside. Here we can see Felicia on display. And we can see there's Doctor Doom, which I'm still trying to get a hold of. Thanos, which I have. And of course, one of the comics in which she is so nicely featured on. Blackcat, whether possessing probability altering powers or forced to rely on her athletic prowess, this reformed cat burglar is bad news. Shedding her criminal tendencies, feline fatale Felicia Hardy fell in love with the amazing Spider-Man and joined his heroic crusade. Wrapping the web slinger around her pretty little paw, well, I'm really butchering this one. But when their relationship ended, she proved there's truth to the old adage, the old superstition: it's bad luck to cross paths with a black cat. I don't think I could let that go real easy. But that's just a quick look at her in the package. Let's take a moment, get her open, have some fun. Be right back. Alright everybody, the cat is out of the box. And what a beautiful looking cat it is. I may run through this faster than I like. I may have to do a follow-up video at some point, because this is... Felicia is almost 3 things in one, and I will try and get through it as quick as I can. First, Felicia herself. Beautiful. Beautiful figure. Just breathtaking. Truly, unreal in her sculpt, but, I think that she's always been kind of the, fantasy hottie from the Spider-Man series. And they really bring that out. I mean, she is... Wow. The only complaint I have is that I do think her face is a little round. I think if they made her face a little longer, it actually would have been much better. But it's a very nicely painted face. The sculpt on the face is very nice. So it's just a matter of taste, really. Her hair, it's not just a flat white, like we may have seen from the comics or some of the other versions, but in fact it has kind of this bluish gray, almost platinum style to it, which is very nice. It's carried over into the trim around her chest, on the arms, and on the legs. So it definitely conveys some continuity throughout. I think that same kind of bluish color that's in her hair is also dry brushed over the bodysuit, because the highlights really do blend nicely into the lighter parts. So I do think that they probably use kind of the same shade, just lightly dry brush it over. She's not like a Marvel Legends character, so when it comes to articulation, she is pretty much in a pre-posed form, but she has a ball-jointed head. With the longer hair, it's not going to give you much in the way of movement, but it is there. The arm does have a twist at the bicep, nothing at the elbow, but a twist at the wrist. The other hand has the same sort of thing, but the hand is posed in a really nice kind of either shake the finger, no, 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 or bang. Bang. Just let your imagination go crazy. She's got the twist at the, well, she's got a cut here on her abdomen, but it doesn't really have much of a twist, and it's very minuscule. Don't think it's anything really worth, using or wow. She has kind of a V cut on the legs, though they don't let her sit, but they do twist. She has no articulation at the knee or at the ankles, so unlike some other Marvel Select figures, Felicia really is basically a pre-posed statue. But it's a beautiful pose, very very sultry, very much like the kind of Blackcat I remember as a teenager. Now, moving along, Marvel Select figures always also come with some beautiful dioramas, some nice things to pose your character against. And on top of the diorama itself, the interior building, she comes with a safe to actually break into, and a few treasures. Stack of money, a couple of jewel necklaces, and a manuscript or notes from Mr. Kevin Smith, who was a writer who was actually doing the Blackcat story at the time, I believe. The base, now it's not just a base, though the base is beautiful by itself. It actually does have something kind of interesting. You have both the outside, the exterior, and the interior, and the window actually does open, because from the outside, taking a look at Felicia, is the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Keeping an eye on the cat, just being kind of a peeping Tom. But yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't take more time on this. Maybe one time when I can do longer videos, I'll do a flashback to it. But for now, this has been the Review Revolution, saying rate, comment, subscribe, join the revolution. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.